She's a bird. Continue the story.
Now, Flex, you know you can't say that.
What's her name?
Miss Kimora Lee Simmons.
Russell's all right, right?
Back to the family, but back to the family.
And DaBaby was beating that. Go ahead. Finish the story.
Say a word.
Finish the story.
That is not nice.
Now, what does she need?
Back in the Fab Lane, her reality show is out. We get to see.
Hello, everyone. It's MsBThatsMe, and today we have Funk Flex, who was being a chatty patty on the radio this morning, and he called out Miss Kimora Lee Simmons, and he had the audacity to call her a bird. So I'm going to do two different topics for this video. The second one also involves Kimora Lee and her ex-husband, Russell Simmons. He had a few things to say after she did an interview with People magazine, and he feels away.
Hey, I just seen my face and my name attached to some shit. Watch all them niggas. Out of respect for the woman, you know what I'm saying, who goddamn they speaking on. I felt the need to come clear that shit up. That shit is 1,000% false. OG, I don't know what the hell you got going on, or what even made you goddamn feel comfortable enough to goddamn throw my name out there so loosely like that. But that shit ain't true. I'm looking forward to seeing you clear that up. I'm disappointed. I'm looking forward to you clearing that up, Flex. But yeah, that ain't true at all. I ain't got no tea, no none of that for nobody right now. I ain't got nothing but good music. Just thought I'd clear that up. Happy holiday.
DaBaby heard what Funkmaster Flex had to say, and he took to his Instagram story and let it be known he was very calm, he was very cool, and he was very collected, but he was letting Funk know, hey, don't play with me. Don't play on me and my name. Don't play on my top. Don't play on her name. We ain't never had no dealings. I don't know why you bothering Kirk. Kirk ain't been bothering nobody. He been cooking and trying to make music still, and here you go talking about he's smashing Kimora Lee Simmons, the bird. So Kimora Lee just sat down with People magazine, and in that interview she divulged that she does not have a relationship with any of the fathers of her children. So Kimora has been married 2 times, and she has a baby daddy. And she is saying that she doesn't have a relationship with any of them. I do find that a little off that you have 3 separate men and you don't have a relationship with any of them. But that is what she said, and Russell Simmons heard what she had to say, and he felt a way about it. I gave you $50,000 a month for 20 years. I was your best and only friend. I'm the godfather to your other 3 kids until one day you stole my stock. I have been fighting for my kids' love and my bread ever since. You threatened that if I sued you, I would never speak to my kids again. There are 2 sides to every story. So Uncle Rushbucks is insisting that he was just giving her money just because. But that's not quite the truth. So Russell and Kimora, they divorced way back in 2009. And he was court ordered to pay $40,000 per month in child support to Kimora. So at that time, the daughters were 6 and 9. And he had to pay for them until they were 19 and a half. So him making it seem like he was just giving her money just because isn't quite the truth. It wasn't a gift. It was actually child support for the kids. And, you know, you need the support because she's taking care of kids. And it was an obligation. You weren't just giving it to her out of the kindness of your heart. My girls are grown women. You know these are lies. Why are you typing from thousands of miles away in a non-extradition country? Go negotiate and answer your accusers. So Kimora is right on this one because those are not little kids anymore. These are grown adult women, and you are able to foster a relationship with them outside of Kimora. So here is one of your daughters. She had posted a text message that she had sent to you, and it just shows where the disconnect is, that she loves you, but you cause her stress and anxiety. So for the people who do not know what Kimora was talking about, Uncle Rushbucks took himself over to Bali to avoid extradition because he has some rape and assault charges that have been placed on him. So instead of staying and fighting those charges, he packed himself up like a thief in the night, and he now resides over in Bali where he can't be extradited back over to the United States for those accusations. So that's what Kimora is talking about. So you can see here, Russell Simmons quietly settles with 3 of the 6 women in an ongoing misconduct case. It's not misconduct, it's rape and assault. And he still owes $8 million to the other accusers. One of the documentaries that I would recommend watching it's called On the Record. It is excellent. Excellent documentary, and it details all of the women's account of what happened to them, and the stories were very similar, and the women almost looked identical. Russell has a type. He absolutely has a type. So here I found an old clip of Kimora talking about how old she was when she met old Uncle Rushbuck. He a old nasty ninja. He been a nasty ninja. She was 16 or 17 years old, and he was in his 30s when they first started dating. I have so many questions. Where were her parents to step in and be like, heck nah?
Lots of things that I could say over the things of how I feel, what I think. But I met this person when I was in high school in St. Louis, Missouri. I was modeling. I was 16 years old. Like, I've known you, and everybody knows. Again, that's documented. You can see. I believe I was maybe a sophomore. I know it was before junior prom and senior prom because I went to both of those proms alone with my friends when I was dating them. So it was definitely long before junior and senior prom. I think it was around sophomore year of high school. And again, everybody knows this in my life. You know, I was walking around, they see me. The point of it is, I've known you a long time, and I've seen lots of stuff, and I just choose to not go there. Lots of things that I could say over the time. You know, I'm typically the one that he and others would call to have their back, right? I'm the one that they would call to solidify everything, to validate everything. If you always look, whenever they get into trouble, they always want to hop up on the live and do a half screen with me. Again, this was years ago because we don't speak now. But, you know, I'm always the one that kind of puts out the fire. I'm also the one that always runs to the defense of all my friends.